If you ever want to find out if your piece has lead paint, simply just use a lead test swab kit. I like the vinegar ones. I think they just need the paint more than the water ones. Find a rough area or scrape some paint up. Just so you get into multiple layers and then rub it on the area for 30 seconds or so and just check the color. If it goes dark, it's likely you have lead paint.
Screw the small part.
So you want to apply a decent amount of paint stripper. Lead paint is stubborn, so sometimes it doesn't come off very easily. As you can see here, the first coat sort of just takes a thin layer off the top. And I'm also working in the cold, so I'm already at a disadvantage here. But you just want to keep applying stripper and go coat by coat. Sometimes a putty scraper just doesn't do the trick, especially with stubborn paints. You can scrape using the carbide scraper, but you want to make sure you're wet scraping with lead paint because you don't want to be putting any of the lead paint particles up into the air. Using the carbide scraper here with paint stripper at the same time is the easiest and probably the best method for removing stubborn paint. When most of the paint is removed, I use a wire brush to remove the remainder of the paint, and then I use mineral spirits, or in this project I'm using mineral spirits substitute to clean up the stripper residue. Thanks so much. So instead of spreading lead paint throughout my shop, I'm just going to toss these old Nike shoes, and I'm going to set up this spray tent. So when we start sanding, the dust just kind of stays in this area. Even though most of the paint's gone, it's just, I think, a safer idea. And as I was starting to sand, I realized, okay, I kind of missed the underside of this top piece, and it actually took quite some time. And then I started paint picking and doing any of that before I started sanding. Okay, now it's time to actually start sanding, starting with 100 grit. When you're sanding, especially a previously lead painted piece, you want to make sure your sander's hooked up to your dust extractor or your shop vac, and it's also recommended that it has a HEPA filter. And when you're doing this, it's just sucking up the sanding dust and any previous remaining paint, so you're not getting it in the air. So it's just a much safer route than not using one at all. decided to give oxalcast to try on some of these stains and just discolorations in the wood, so we'll see if it does anything.